To all my WhatsApp and YouTube viewers, once again, good morning for tuning in to my channel. Like I told you, I was going to make a second part to the video concerning my trip to New York. And so I'm keeping my promise. So I hope that you will like, you will share, and you will subscribe to my channel. I also hope that it will put a smile on your face and maybe bring laughter to you. So, like I was saying on my previous video, I was sitting on the plane, like I said, with no seat belts on, none at all. Everybody, well strapped up with their seat belts, and I'm there sitting with no seat belts on. So anyway, the air hostess, she was passing. They were passing. She was passing with tea and coffee and juice. So most of the people they on the plane there who take coffee, who take tea, but me myself that just come out in hot Dominica, I accustomed with my heat. I say I don't want coffee, I don't want tea. So anyway, I took juice. I drank the juice. Then remember the flight is a long flight, eh? So I drank the juice. A little while after, she passed with snacks. The juice was free of charge. The juice, the coffee, and the tea free of charge. But then she passed with snacks. The snack, you had to buy your snacks. But she passed with some kind of chocolate and, those kind of little American sweet tooth thing. So I'm not a sweet tooth person, so I decided, okay, let her pass with her snack. Sometime again, she came and she was passing with sandwiches. So she said the sandwiches, when I asked her how much for the sandwich, she said $5. But I just assumed to myself, sandwiches, the little flat thing I accustomed buying in Dominica, the size of your hand, maybe some vegetables, a piece of cheese, or probably a piece of ham in it. But I was so hungry, so I said, okay, I tell her I will take the sandwich. But it's a good thing now I had a little US in my purse. I had changed the EC dollars to US dollars. So when she told me $5, I gave her the money. My dear, when I think it is a little sandwich, I tell you one long piece of bread. It's starting from my finger, let's just say my middle finger. From my middle finger way up to my elbows. And I tell you the bread stuffed with all kind of things. Ham, cheese, vegetables, everything. I say, I'm sorry. I say, I have to turn to a glutton today, but I eat in my bread. Anyway, I sat down there, like I tell you, me alone on the chair in the plane. Everybody checking their vibes. Who have earphone in their ears? Who reading magazine? Who lie down, sit down sleeping is a cell commerce. I say, okay, I'm not sleeping because me having that kind of air I see I am there. All I see is sky and cloud. You can't even see below again because the plane way up. And I was sitting right by the window. Anyway, I ate my sandwich, my stomach full. But the best joke is whenever you see I eat, and especially I on the plane for so long, I want to go to the toilet. I said, Papa Bodje, Lord Jesus, how I going to the toilet there? Anyway, I say I'll take my chances, eh? I will go. No seat belt, eh? Like I tell you. I get up because I used to watch movies. So I know when those people on plane they walk in, but some of them as they walk in, they holding those chairs side by side, side by side. So I decide let me do that. So I not to say the plane rocking, eh? But remember you up in here. So I tell you I go in. And I go in the thing side by side, side by side. But I decide I want to go in toilet. I want to go and it was my blood, my bowels. I wanted to empty my blood. I wanted to empty. Anyway, when I reach toilet, open toilets. I go in toilets. After I finished what I had to do, I urinate. Looking for a place to flush toilet. I cannot see where those people flush in their toilet. I say, but Lord, what am I going to do? How am I going to flush toilet? Everywhere I looking on the toilet, I not see nowhere to flush toilet. I say to hell if that. I say it's on plane I am. Somebody else must come in the toilet to do something, they will flush toilet. Anyway, I close toilet and I come back and I sat down there. Anyway, plane going, people sleeping. Myself, I just there hoping I will reach and praying to God I will reach safe. Anyway, when we finally reach New York, why I realized we reached New York? Because the pilot he said something. And then all those people, they happy. Who was sleeping, they get up. Anyway, they excited. But I still in my heart, I pray and I say, Lord, make us land safely. Anyway, when we reach a certain distance, when I realized we reach New York, I saw the Statue of Liberty. I say, okay, we in New York. We in New York, but we don't reach JFK airport yet. Anyway, the plane go. When it was about time to land, the pilot announced, again he announced, either the pilot or the air hostess, one of them, I can't remember. So anyway, when we landed on JFK airport, I tell you, people start to clap, they clap. They're laughing, they're excited because they reached safely. I just say, Lord, I don't have time for clapping and excitement. I just say, Lord, thank you for bringing me safe. Thank you for making the plane reach safe and for landing safe. Anyway, when we reach plane open, I cannot really remember what really happened there. All I know, I was standing in the big place where you have to wait for whoever come to collect you. That's all I can remember. I cannot remember after coming out from the plane what happened, what had to happen. But all I remember, stand up there waiting for my brother and his wife. When I looked at the time, it was late after 10 minutes to 11 in the night. New York City shining, city not sleep, that doesn't sleep. The place shining, you can say it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Anyway, all bags coming down on the thing that bringing down bag. I went with my new bag, a new bag I bought in my country, with my clothes in it. But happen now, those people, when they traveling, they having those kind of suitcase that dragging behind them, all kind of thing. Myself is not that, I didn't put that in my head. I going up with my little clothes and thing. I had an ordinary bag. Anyway, all those big bags coming down like giants. They coming down on the thing rolling, bringing down bag. I said, but where my bag now? Up to now, I not yet seen my bag. My brother and sisters, when my bag done appear, the little blue thing coming down with all those other big giant bag and the thing tear up. Maybe because when they had to take it out on the plane and with all other luggage and put it on board for it to go, those people tear up my bag, and I tell you, I ashamed because the polyco bag coming down, all my clothes jutting out from the thing. Like somebody that come out in the poorest part of Africa. All the clothes jutting out of the thing. Anyway, as it reached down, so my brother and his wife, they will come in. I spot them. Anyway, I make a sign and they come and check me. So my brother tell me, what happened to the bag now? Why is that old bag I go and think? I tell him, no, it's a new bag. Anyway, so I seen my dear friend, the one that deny me. Now he coming towards me now, probably to ask me how I get in home, who probably coming for me, or maybe if it's taxi I take in. As I see he coming, I say, you deny me? Well, I'll show you this time I denying you. As I see he coming, maybe to ask me a question, I just say, you're on your own. And I just turn my back and I go. Anyway, where we were there, again we had to go find ourselves on escalator again. My brother wife sure they reach right up on top already, waiting for us. Escalator put her down. I tell my brother never happened. Not what happened to me in Puerto Rico airport there. I am not going on escalator. Anyway, he started telling me, girl, let's go, let's go. I put down tears. I start to cry. I say, I am not going up on that. I am not going up on that. There must be another way for us to reach up at the top. I am not going up on that. I can't remember what they had to go up on top for. Don't ask me. I cannot remember. Anyway, my brother started telling me, stop doing that. I am embarrassing him. Look, I have people there watching. Stop doing that kind of nonsense. I tell him, I don't care what you tell me, nah. I tell him, I am not no New Yorker. I am from Dominica. I am not going back on that escalator. Anyway, when he see I was determined, he tell me, okay, I think it had another, we pass on the other side, and I think we walk up all the stairs to do whatever they had to do. So then I think a friend that had come and pick me up with them. So we went on the transport with the friend, and my dear, I reached at my brother home that night. So I spent some time there, but then why I never liked the place, because first of all, my brother has television, but then the thing is, I think he had cable TV, but for him to get the good channels, he had to pay an extra money. So the channels I was watching depressing me, because everywhere I turn is news, 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 and every minute of the day you hear an ambulance passing, you hear a siren. Put on the television is crime. Is this just happened there? That just happened there, and that thing was just depressing me. That's all he was getting, news and then wrestling. Wrestling wasn't my thing. So anyway, I had a friend in New York. We used to, correspond online and thing. So anyway, I told him, well, look, I am in New York, and and so if he want to visit me and thing. My brother was at the time living Brooklyn, and he was living in the Bronx. So anyway, he told me even if he's New York, but he doesn't know Brooklyn, so he'll have to find a map, to come and check me and thing. So